It might be sad to some of the natural hair community, right? Because they're always promoting wear your natural, don't depend on wigs, protective styling. Protective styles aren't always being protective to your hair, but this is a huge deal. I am on week 2 of just worrying about my hair. I've just only been tending to my hair. I haven't been putting any wigs on. That's not to say that like I won't put any wigs on, because I still will on occasions, but I feel like it got to a point where, even though a lot of us claim we're so confident, we baddies and this, that, and the other, I got to a point where I was kind of uncomfortable seeing myself without it. And once I realized that about myself, I was like, nah, I gotta do something about it, because I did that. I feel like going on a couple of years ago with the eyelashes. I was constantly wearing strip lashes. I prefer strip lashes over individual lashes, and clusters, because you can take them off at the end of the night if you choose to. But I actually still have long eyelashes, and I still felt bald by the lids when I took my lashes off. And so I wasn't able to appreciate my real lashes when I took the lashes off. So that's when I opted to find better mascaras to use when I did choose to do my makeup, because I didn't like that feeling of just, I felt like I was completely naked on the eyes when I chose not to wear lashes. So once I got used to seeing myself with just my lashes with mascara, it was cool. So I felt like I wanted to do the same thing with my hair, because my hair, it's not unhealthy, but it could be healthier. And I have what I feel like is a manageable hair type, right? It really doesn't take a lot. And then I got out of the thought of it takes too much time, because once I realized I'm spending hella time to make a lace lay, trying to lay it, what lace, even though we still see a little remnant of a lace, because we all know this is a wig. I was like, I could start spending that time on my hair. That's not to say I haven't worn my hair out natural for longer than this. But when I have, it's typically been in a silk press, and I was making that silk press last as long as possible. But this is the first time where I've been tending to it, giving myself a twist out or twist, and then taking it out when it was time to go do something and things of that nature. So this is the first time I've been more intentional with styling my natural hair in ways besides just straightening it. And especially because when I was straightening my hair, I wasn't getting it bone straight. I guess you don't want to get it bone straight, but I could have had, it was a waste of, for some of the heat damage, it wasn't worth it. So also, I believe I cut all of my hair off when I went natural. It was 2014, and I've just been thinking like, yeah, my hair should possibly be way longer, because my hair was longer than this 2-3 years ago, and it comes from, you know, messing it up, cutting it. I'm kind of scissor happy when I get the scissors, because I'm always like, oh, it'll grow back. So I never had that, like, that care for trying to retain as much length. And now I'm just like, we're gonna go for it, because I'm tired of wearing the wigs. I've never been the type to really care for straight hair, so straight weaves and straight wigs. I really don't like the straight bust down. I've always been into deep wave and curlies. But in my experience, it don't matter how much you spend on this weave, like curly hair be having this processed smell at all times.
Hey, you! What smells like big business?
So, and on the flip side, if you want to go straight, I feel like your hair is smelling like flat iron. So I've also gotten to the point of I want my hair to smell like whatever good products I put in it, not smelling like some old processed something or burnt flat irons. So that was another reason why I was like, I'm ready to start tending to my actual hair, because cocoa butter and mangoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could put stuff in my hair that smells good. And but the biggest thing was I have a big forehead, right? So I have enough forehead not to put a lace wig on my edges, on the perimeter of my hair. So I've been fortunate enough for that, right? So I haven't had any wigs. It's just snatching out my hair. But just having a wig cap up there all the time is still not that great for your hairline, because I feel like even the wig cap was making my hairline look a little different than its natural state. But the biggest thing for me was the tan line. So I kind of already naturally have a, like, up here it's always been kind of darker, but it would just be this line across my forehead that was where my wig would sit. And so I would see that, and because my wig is covering up maybe a fourth of my forehead, when I would take my wig off, I felt like an alien. And I don't know, you might say I have a big forehead. It doesn't feel that big anymore since I have not been wearing a wig that covers up half of it. So I know that much. Like, if I see myself on a daily basis, I get used to it. And so I got tired of that feeling of just feeling like, or if I got a traditional sew-in with my leave out and I had that put over it, I still felt like my forehead was massive, and I would just hate the style the whole time because I'm just like, oh, it's my forehead, this is my forehead, that, or whatever. And not to mention, like I say, I would cover up a fourth of my forehead with the wig, and then if you got the little swoops, the baby edges and stuff like that, now I'm really, it's just eyebrows. So I'm just used to seeing that much of my face, working with that much of my face, styling and putting makeup on. So when I take it off and now I got this much face, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't look good. I don't look good. I got tired of that. I really got tired of that. And yeah, this is the first time it's going on, like, yeah, it's 2 weeks. I have done twists in my hair a total of 3 times within this 2 weeks. It was 3 times because I used a new product, for my twist out, and it dried up really flaky. So I had to wash and redo it again. And so that's how I knew, like, I'm really being intentional about my hair, because that's something where I could have washed it and ended up blow drying it or something and just putting it in some braids for a wig. But I'm just like, a wig is not easier. A wig is literally not easier. It's just what we choose to do because that's what we feel like makes us look better. And then, like, in my opinion, as I'm learning, coming completely as your natural self is the ultimate amount of confidence. I don't care how bad you claim to be, how bad you are, or whatever, how much confidence you say. If you can't show up as your natural self, as you were created, is it really confidence? And so that's what I had to check myself on. Like, girl, you don't go outside without a full face of makeup and your wig on. And then it got to the point where when I was tired of laying my wig, I'm out here with a crazy wig. Like, my wig is looking every bit of crazy, but I'm okay with a crazy looking wig, but I'm not okay with my natural hair. I had to make some type of change. So that's how I knew, like, girl, you're delusional. You'd rather be out here with a matted wig on instead of just showing your actual curls. Like, this is old, okay, that's fine, but it's my hair. Like, it's only so much I could do with it, but it don't look bad. It looks better than a wig with dry, crusty baby swoops that ain't even sticking on your forehead anymore. But that was my biggest thing. Like, are you really confident if you can't show up without all the enhancements. And so the more I get comfortable with myself and show up like this, I'm starting to feel better, because I don't like that feeling. And then I'm always thinking about everything. Like, that's how they market it to you. You're not a baddie until you do this. You're not a baddie until you do that. These enhancements. That's what they want you to think, because that makes you a forever customer. If you feel like you look like Dookie without the lashes, without the hair, without the makeup, they have a forever customer. So, yeah, I'm tired of it. And then here I am, because within a month's time span, I guess that was on me, but like, I had 2 hairstyles, right? One was $250 and the other one was $170. And that $170 also, I had to have the hair, which was $2 something when I bought it. So that was almost $500. So within a month, those 2 hairstyles, that's $700-800. When I can just buy my natural hair products, tend to my hair, and go about my way. And then also for the days where I just feel like, oh, okay, I don't want to take my twist out, or if I didn't make my twist neat enough to like fall or whatever and wear those by themselves, I got a couple turbans, because I just can't. And then sometimes when I was super lazy, I would slap a wig on my head and then a scarf. So yeah, I'm like, this is getting ridiculous. Doing everything but just tending to your natural hair. Like, why? And so another thing to help me with that, I know like Instagram algorithms and stuff be doing what it want to do low key, but I, just the same way when I had my locks, I was making it show me lock styles and all of that. I've just been making my Instagram show me what I want to see. Other women wearing their natural hair. I'm tired of the weaves. I'm tired of the wigs. I'm tired of the what lace, but you see the screen door right there. Yeah. Like, I'm not just completely doing away with it, but I said you gotta get right with yourself first and show up as yourself before you get back to those. Like, and I told myself, like, oh, just save that for special occasions. But then, what they say, clock that T. Why is the fake hair for special occasions? Like, why can't I just style my own hair for whatever special occasion and it be considered, you know, a good hairstyle? So even to that point, I might not even go that far as like, oh, wait till special occasions, because why is my hair not good enough for the special occasion? So basically, yeah, trying to get used to myself, but it's just better. Like, I'm existing without worrying about if my hair is lifting. I'm existing without worrying about something not blending, and or, you know, just all of those things. Like, it's weird to be out and not worry about what's on my head, because I know how I styled it. I know it's going to be that way. I'm not worried about it just sweating and looking crazy. I'm able to freely go work out. Granted, you know, my roots get a little whatever, but I can deal with that instead of the feeling of sweating out a wig, or what? Having wigs and certain hairstyle makes you not want to go to the gym. So here I am. This weave is getting in the way of like my fitness. That's crazy to let something like that, something like a weave, dictate how you navigate through your life. Oh, you don't want to go to the pool because weave don't want to, like, all of that. I'm tired of it. Like, I like being able to go about my life freely, and the work, what All I have to do after doing whatever that make my hair look different than what I came out is wash it, twist it back, and it's back like this. Well, when it's first done. Tired of all the worrying about a weave. And then honestly, all that worrying, making sure it's not messing up while you out, ain't that just like another level of just a burden? Like, how do we convince ourselves that the weaves and wigs are easier than natural hair? That's my question. Granted, I know some will say, well, different hair types have different problems, but still, like, we straight neglecting our real hair and damn near would never show face in our natural hair. Wild to me. But like I say, I'm not yeah, that's just insane to me, thinking how like I would show up with a raggedy wig before I do something to my natural hair. And that's crazy. That just makes you think about like the podcast or whatever, like the women that were saying, oh, they wouldn't dare show up to certain events with their natural hair. But then like y'all got these bogus wigs on. That's crazy how delusional everybody is when it comes to hair. Like, we would rather show up in the wiggiest wigs than to wear our hair. But anyway, I'm just excited that I've been lasting this long and I actually feel good about tending to my hair. I'll probably eventually have some other videos of me trying to document my growth since taking care of my hair and stuff. Oh, and another thing, I've been staying away from the heat too, so I want to really see. So no flat ironing, no blow drying my hair practically straight, none of that. So I want to see if my hair really thrives from it. Probably, if I feel like having my camera set up while I do things to my hair, I probably will do that, start documenting the hair growth and see then. But that was just me talking about my hair. I'm excited because I've taken this road to finally take care of my hair better, put more love into my hair, and yeah. So if y'all having the same epiphany, the same change, you ready to go more natural and stuff like that, comment, let me know your experience. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch y'all in my next one.